Okay friends, in our previous lecture we have completed exercise 2.3, a bar diagram and a multiple diagram, one sum of bar diagram, one sum of multiple bar diagram. That was sum number 2 and 3. Now we are going for multiples bar diagram, sum number 4, and that is little bit important. Okay, yes, which is given on page number 55. Second and third sum in our previous lecture we have completed. Now we are going for the fourth sum. Now in the third sum, what we learned that data was given in alphabetical order. So you need not to arrange in any order. But in sum number 5, the arrangement is required here. The reason is that, friends, you can see that USA, Japan, simply that name of countries are given. Now whenever you are given simple names of company, then you can arrange, okay. But the thing to arrange is that in what way you will arrange. Means there are two characteristics, birth rate and death rate. Now according to what will you arrange, according to birth rate or according to death rate, then it is not important. You can arrange it in any way. So we will arrange here according to the birth rate. Okay friends, and in this sum we will do somewhat different thing. How different thing? That in every sum we are arranging from ascending to descending. Now in this sum we are oppositely arranging. This is okay, this is not required, this is just my suggestion to each and everyone, that in previous two sums, that is in sum number 1 and sum number, okay, in sum number 1 only we have arranged in ascending order. Now at that time also I think I have said that we will arrange one thing in descending order also. Okay, now we are starting. So exercise 2.3, we have sum number 4. First we are writing the data. Country, birth rate, death rate. USA 16.5, 10.2. Japan 20.8, 12.2. Bharat 34.2, 20.4. Germany 16.4 and 10.3. UK 15.2, 12.0. I may draw the lines. Okay, friends, as I said, there is no logical order, so we need to arrange it. So first of all we will write representing the data through multiple bar diagram and arranging the data in descending order considering birth rate. This is not compulsory that this sum is by descending order and that sum by ascending. But according to me, there should be some difference. If in the first sum we have by ascending, then this is required by descending, so that you may understand that the things. things are there. Okay, so representing the data through multiple bar diagram and arranging the data in descending order considering birth rate, means the from highest birth rate to lowest birth rate. Okay, yes, country, birth rate, death rate. Now, the country with highest birth rate is India. Name is Bharat. 34.2. Then don't write death rate. Below it, okay. Japan. Japan has 20.8. After that, USA 16.5. After that, Germany 16.4, and finally UK 15.2. So friends, we have arranged. We can arrange in ascending also by considering UK, Germany, USA, Japan, and Bharat. But in this sum, if we arrange it by descending order, then also there is not a problem. But considering birth rate, you can consider death rate also, and you can solve the sum. Okay, now death rate, do not arrange. Write only which countries is given. First, Bharat name is given, so Bharat 20.4. See, we are not arranging death rate. We are just writing the death rate. It is given directly. Okay, then Japan 12.2. Then USA. This is 12.2. This is 10.2. Then Germany 10.3. UK 12.6. Okay, so things are over. Arrangement is over. Okay, friends, now this sum is not normal sum. One more thing is to be considered here very carefully, that scale transformation. Means what scale we will take here, what square is required in this sum. Friends, if you are seeing the data, it has decimal points. Now, I was telling in my previous lecture that you all people must have a graph book which are having in 1 centimeter 10 lines, but some of you are having 5 lines. See friends, that 5 lines graph book is not proper for doing these decimal sums, because you cannot do it with accuracy. Okay, with accurate line you cannot draw it. Okay, now I am considering this sum. Then what is the maximum value? Maximum value is 34.2. What is the minimum value? Minimum value is 15.2. So if we are just keeping a gap of 10, 10, 10, 20, 30 and 40, so where this decimal place will go? So that is not possible. Again, if we are keeping a gap of 5, then 5, 10, 15 till 35, all the decimal places will not have an exact value. But if we are keeping the scale as even number, that is 2 or 4, by 2, 2 or 4 gap, if we are keeping, then it is okay. Better to keep 2 gap. Now that 2 gap is also okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, but no number is an integer. Every number has decimal in it. Now friends, what I am meaning to say is that you are having a graph book with 10 lines in it. Suppose this is your graph and this is only 1 centimeter. Why I am showing it big, that you can understand. Suppose we are writing here 2 and we are writing 4 in one box. Now there are 10 lines. That 10 lines is okay. If you are having 5 lines, then you cannot show it properly. Okay. Then after that 6 also will come. After that 8 will come. But I am just speaking about 2 and 4. Now friends, whenever you are having decimal place, first of all you should see your scale. Your scale is of in 1 centimeter. How much scale are you taking? How much units are you taking? 2 units. In 1 centimeter you are taking 2 units, and here the unit is rate, birth rate, death rate. Okay, so your unit is 2 divided by your gap is 10. 2 is your unit, gap is 10. So each line will have each line will have a gap of 0.2. Now what I mean to say is that from 2 to 4, in between how the points are scattered, the first point is 2.2, then 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, then here 3.0, then here 3.2, 3.4, 3.6, 3.8, and I am mistaken here, and exactly 4. See friends, in this way the graph will go. In this way the lines will be distributed. Between 2 and 4, if you want to show the points, then in this way. How? We have kept a unit of 2. In 1 centimeter you are taking 2 units or 2 rupees or 2 centimeter or 2 crore. Now the gap is 2 and the lines are 10. So each line is equals to 0.2. So if you want to show 2.6, then 2 and third line. Means in short, you are dividing the point by 2. Why you are dividing the point by 2? Understand these things very clearly. Here it is 0.2. So each line will have a gap of 0.2, 0.2. And each line is divided by 2. Why? See, here it is 2 and 1, 2, 3, third line it is showing. Because we have a gap of 2, so 6 will be divided by 2. So 2's third line, we can say 2's third line. Some people are having a graph book of 5, 5. Here you are having a graph of only 5, 5. Then 2 by 5 is a fractional number, friends. Then it will have a 0.4 gap, double gap it will have. Means what does it mean? If you are having then directly 2.4, then directly 2.8, then these lines also will be cut, so that this graph book with 5, 5 gap is not proper, friends. I advise each and everyone, because in exam also you will have a gap of 10, 10. You will not have a gap of 5, 5. So please buy a graph book with 10, 10 gap. Otherwise your graph is not possible. Okay, so what I am meaning to tell is that, friends, please understand my thing, what I am telling, that if we are having this box, then this box is having 10 lines and these 10 lines are here. These 10 lines are here. Now if we are keeping a gap 2 then 4, then what is the difference? 2 is the difference. 2 divided by 10. Why divided by 10? There are 10 lines, so each line is meaning 0.2. Each line is meaning 0.2. And if the decimal is 8, then 8 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4, means fourth line you have to keep. Fourth line you have to keep. And suppose if you are keeping a gap of 4, suppose 4 then directly 8, then what you mean is that you are keeping a gap of 4. 4 divided by 10 is 0.4. So each line will mean 0.4. So what you should do? 8 divided by 4 you should do. Means which line it will come. But always gap of 2 is preferred. Always gap of 2 is preferred. The reason is simple, that you just need to divide it by 2. Means if you want 34.2, then 34 exactly, and first line of it. Why first line? Divide the decimal place, divide by 2. 2 by 2 is one first line. Then 0.8, so 8 by 4 is 8 by 2 is fourth line. Then now this is not possible. 5 by 2 is 2.5, so you will keep on second line or third line, wherever you want. 16.4, 16 exact and 4 by 2 is second line. 15.2, 15 exact and 2 by 2 is first line of 15. 20.4, 20 exact and 4 by 2 is second line. 12.2, 12 exact, 2 by 2. Why I am always dividing by 2? Because the gap is, or here each line means 0.2. So whenever you are keeping a gap of 2, it is very good, friends. Okay? Yes. So you may write this first thing now. After that, one more thing we are going to write. So everyone has written till this much. Now below to it. for scale units, comma, in next line. This you will write in graph itself. A gap of 2 is preferred. Thus, 1 centimeter is equals to 2 rates, is birth rate there. For scale units, a gap of 2 is preferred, thus 1 centimeter is equals to 2 rates. Why this gap is taken? Because we are having decimal points. For scale units with decimals, write this one, okay? For scale units with decimals, a gap of 2 is preferred, thus 1 centimeter is equals to 2 rates. Thus, each line will measure 2 rate is unit divided by 10 lines in 1 centimeter. Our graph is of 10 lines in 1 centimeter. So each gap will mean 0.2 rate per unit. Our graph is having decimal, friends. Please understand it clearly. Our graph is having decimal points. So what we should do, always a gap of 2 is preferred. In every sum 2 will be possible. Thus 1 centimeter is equals to 2 rates we are taking. Thus each line will measure 2 rate, that is unit divided by 10 lines in 1 centimeter, 0.2 rate 1 unit. Now the people who have a graph of 5, please, that is not possible because all these points are not scattered in there. It is not adjustable, okay? So please you buy that graph, okay? So each line will mean this much, so you write this thing also. And after that write in a bracket. Thus, each decimal will mean, divide the decimal by 2. So, line will be selected. This you write in bracket itself. This is for your understanding. Thus, each decimal will mean, divide the decimal by 2. If you are having 2, then 2 by 2 is first line. Divide by 2, so line will be selected. In which line you should keep your point. Okay? Same way 20.4. So 20 and 0.4, 4 by 2 is second line. 20.8, 20 exact, then 8 by 2 means fourth line. Line will be decided. So friends, unless you are having any type of sum in exam, you are having any type of sum, but the sum with decimal points, you please keep a gap of 2 itself, so that these things are very easy. Otherwise, you can keep a gap of 4, but every time 4 is not possible for these types of data. Okay, so please write these things in the page, and now we are drawing the graph and we are keeping a space of 2. Okay, so now we are drawing the graph. Okay, now our graph. Let us draw the axis. Now, as I said, gap of 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I think my graph will be not proper. 22, 24, 26. I think Then here you write red also. These all are reds. Yes, friends. Now, see, this is board. So exactly you cannot see here. I will say each and every point for you people, and in which line it is to be done. And also I will send the pic, as every day I am sending the pics also. So please you zoom that pics and you do your graphs. Okay. Yes. Now, friends. Okay. Now, the first we are from Bharat 34.2. So what I said 34 is exactly. Divide the decimal by 2. 2 divided by 2 means 34 and first line. 34 and first line. So 34's first line somewhat here. It will look like 34 only, but it should not be 34. 34's first line. Again I will say this is 34.2. So 34's first line, and along with it 20.4, the death rate. So 20.4, 4 divided by 2 is to 22nd line. Please hear me carefully, 22nd line. This is 34.2, so 34's first line. This is 20.4, so 22nd line, 4 by 2. Okay, always divide the decimal by 2. Now 20.8. 20.8 means 8 by 2 is 4th line. 20th's 4th line. Okay. Along with it 12.2. So 12.2 means first line 2 by 2 is 1. So 12's first line. Then next 16.5. So 16, 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So 16 second or third. Second is more preferred. Okay. So when you are having 0.5, remove that 0.5. So 16 second. 16.5 means 16 second line. And with it 10.2. 10 and 0.2 means 2 by 2 is 1. 10's first line. 10's first line. 10's first line. Okay. Now 16.4. So 16 and 0.4 means 16 second line. 16.4 is 16th second line. 10.3. So 10 and 0.3, 3 by 2 is 1.5. So 1.5 means first line. 10's first line. Then finally 15.2. Now 15 is between 14 and 16. So fifth line in between 15 will come, and 15.2 is given. So 15 is first line. See, between 14 and 16 there will be 15. Exactly fifth line. And fifth line's next line. Okay, fifth line's next line. And lastly 12.0. So exactly 12. Now I will write the names of countries. Bharat, Japan, USA, Germany, UK. As you all know, when we are having multiple bar diagrams, always highlight the first bar of each. Don't sketch it only, just draw the lines. Okay, please don't sketch it, everyone. All the first bars. Yes. Okay, now heading. Diagram. showing information about what? Birth rate and death rate of 5 companies through multiple bar diagram. After that, scale on x-axis 1 centimeter. See friends, here the difference is 1 centimeter. Always look the difference. These are 2 centimeters. 1 centimeter is equals to country. We have found it in country. Y-axis 1 centimeter is equals to 2 rate. Then after leaving one box, then highlight a box, whole box. Then again keep one box and again highlight other box. This is showing birth rate, this is showing death rate. But highlight this thing also as you have highlighted first boxes. Okay friends, the graph is completed, but again I will repeat the lines, okay, so that you may all understand. Okay, so with me everyone, first for Bharat 34.2, so 34 is exact. After that 0.2 means 2 by 2 is 1, so 34th first line. This is 34th first line. Along with it 20.4, so 20.4, 4 by 2 is 2, so 20th second line. 20th second line. After that for Japan 20.8, so 20.8, 8 by 2 is 4, 20th fourth line. 20th fourth line. And along with it 12.2, 12 exact, 2 by 2 is 1, so 12th first line. 12th first line. Okay. Then USA 16.5, so 16.5 is 5 by 2 is 2.5, but keep 2 itself, so 16th second line. Then 10.2, so 10 and 2 by 2 is 1, 10th first line. 10th first line. Then Germany 16.4, so 16.4 is 4 by 2 is 2, so 16th second line. 16th second line. After that 10.3, so 10, now 3 divided by 2 is 1.5, but keep 1, so 10th first line. 10th first line. Last 15.2, but now 15 is between 14 and 16, so first on the 5th line we have 15, and 15's first line means after the line after the 15, 2 by 2 is 1, so 15's first line or else 14's 6th line, because 15 is on the 5th line. Now next to 5th line is 6th line, so 14's 6th line is also good and 15's first line is also good. Then 12.0, that is exact. Okay, so heading is given here, right? I have written rate, you can write here also rate, but there was no space, so I am writing rate here. Y-axis, x-axis, countries, then scale, then leave one box, then highlight a box, then again leave one box, then again highlight a box, keep these empty, fill it and show this is birth rate, this is death rate. Always the first bar is highlighted, the second bar is kept empty. These are the simple rules which are to be remembered. Okay friends, so this is about a multiple bar diagram, and this is a multiple bar diagram which are having decimal points also. So I need to repeat that whenever you are having decimal points, so always keep a gap of 2. Keep a gap of 2. Use a graph with 10 lines. Use a graph with 10 lines. So 2 is the difference. Divide by 10. So each line, each small line in it will mean 0.2. 0.2 means nothing. Your points after decimals will be half. So 34.2 means 34 exact, and 0.2, 2 by 2 is 1, so 34th first line. Same way 20.4, so 20 is exact, but 0.4, 4 by 2 is 2, 2, so 20th second line you can easily detect it. Okay, so always keep a gap of 2. Each line will mean 0.2, 0.2. Okay, so friends, we are ending it here. That's all for today. Thank you so much.